Hi, I'm Dr. Whitney Caceres, pediatrician, mom of two, and author of My One of a Kind Body. Let's talk about something that shows up for so many of us and that can sneak into our parenting if we are not careful. The way we think about movement, exercise, and physical activity, especially when it's tangled up in body shame or burn it off diet culture. Today, I want to show you how to shift the focus from punishment to purpose, from obligation to joy for our kids. So, the first thing we have to acknowledge is our own story and the common struggle that we all face. When I was growing up, movement meant something very specific. I started running in the sixth grade because my mom thought it might help me tone up after a puberty related growth spurt. And she was well meaning. At first, I thought it was about bonding with my dad, but over time, running became transactional. I'd eat cake and tell myself I'd run it off. Miss a workout, cue guilt. Movement became a punishment, not a privilege. If that sounds familiar to you, you're not alone. Whether you grew up doing typo in your living room or heard your mom say she had to earn her dessert, chances are you've internalized some version of this too. And there's a cost for us and for our kids. Here's the thing, if we don't unpack that narrative, we pass it on. Not because we mean to, but because our kids are always watching. If they hear us say, I have to go to the gym after that donut, they learn that food and exercise are a trade. If we say, I need to work out before vacation, they learn movement is something we do to fix our bodies, not care for them. Even when we say nothing at all, our actions can speak volumes. The truth is, movement isn't a moral issue. It's not a punishment. It's not a character test. Movement is a tool for joy, for connection, for resilience. So, what's the reframe? What do we want to teach our kids? How do we flip the script? First, we model movement that feels good, not movement that's only about burning calories. We talk out loud about how walking helps us clear our heads, how dancing in the kitchen makes our bodies feel alive. We let our kids see us doing this. We talk about how stretching helps us sleep better. We teach kids that movement keeps our heart strong, our brains focused, our mood steady, that it connects us to friends, to nature, to ourselves, and we make it fun. So try this once a week. Ask your family, what kind of movement sounds joyful this week? Let every person choose something: roller skating, hiking, freeze tag, even puddle jumping. And then schedule it like soccer practice, like dinner, anything like that matters. In my family, this week, we're choosing between stand up paddleboarding at a lake or going to a pool and doing a swimply. So that way my kids can splash around with their friends. My kids chose pool, and that's totally fine with me. The way that I phrased it was, hey, we've been having a little bit of kind of brain rot and sitting around on the couch all week. Time to get our bodies up and moving. And let's have fun with it. What sounds like the most fun way to spend some time outdoors with each other and moving our bodies? If you're still untangling this for yourself, and many of us are, I want you to know that you are not alone. If you feel stuck in that old mindset, I see you, I've been you. You don't have to have this all figured out before you show up for your kids. You just have to be willing to shift. Practice saying new things, seeing movement in a new light, and let your kids see you enjoying your body, not punishing it. Let them see that movement is a get to, not have to. Try to explore different types of activities they might not be used to so they can build their creativity and build their repertoire of movement. And when in doubt, remember this: our goal isn't to raise kids who move because they have to, is to raise kids who move because they want to, because it helps them feel alive, connected, capable, at home in their own skin. That's the kind of movement legacy that we are building. And I'm excited for you to join me in it. In my one of a kind body, I have all kinds of exercises that kids can do themselves to help to identify what might be some activities they already love and what might be some that they can explore.